Welcome back to Vinny's Aquatics. Hope y'all are doing good today. We got a little fish room update, some new arrivals, and what we're going to do next. Thank you for all the support, my friends. It's really meant a lot to me. Now let's get to it. Let's see the new arrivals. So we're back in the top secret underground fish room. Now here's one of the new arrivals right here. A porcupine pufferfish. You see, I have EYESEE syndrome, which is I go into a fish store and I see something I really want and I just take them home and then I got to figure out where I'm going to put them. I'm not sure if that happens to you guys. Sometimes I have restraint, but not when it came to this little guy. Now, I've had porcupine puffer before, but he was unfortunately a victim of tank aggression, which was terrible. And I've waited a long time to finally get another one. But look at that cute little face. I really wanted one. So I'm gonna probably this weekend set up a tank just for him. Now, I remember the first time I ever saw a porcupine puffer. And it wasn't in a fish tank. It was when I was a little kid. I went to a restaurant, a South Pacific restaurant with my father. And they had porcupine blowfish lights. You know, a blown up blowfish with a light inside hanging from the ceiling. And I've, for some reason, been fascinated by them ever since. Now, what will possess people to take a blowfish and turn them into a light? Or like other people, they say it's a delicacy. They like to eat them. I'll pass on both of those. I don't even think you see those around anymore. Let me know the last time you saw a blowfish light. I'm thinking I'm going to call them Porky. You know, because that's it's very creative, right? Now watch this guy come. Look at him. It's like Jaws 3D. It's a terrible movie, by the way. Just terrible. He's getting big, though. Look at him. Look at how big he is. No, I'm not weight shaming my fish. He's getting big. Look at him. He's waiting. He wants some clams. This fish always wants to eat. Always wants to eat. But he's probably my favorite fish. He's got such a personality. Look at him. Look how he looks at you. It's like there's something wrong with me. So as you guys know, or some of you may not know, but I'm trying to breed bettas. So there's a female right here. Notice I have the little holes drilled into the filter area. So she has a place to escape. Because this guy here, look there, now I got him a second female because he was striking out with the first one. So look at him. Look at him doing his little mating dance. Look at him. He dances pretty weird. And I don't think the ladies are into it. I don't think either one of these ladies want anything to do with this guy. Can any of you breed bettas? Because if you do, I could use a little advice. It's a little DIY tank I made myself. But look at him. He's doing his dance. Here she is, hiding in a corner. Kind of like, God, I hope this guy doesn't ask me to dance, because I'm going to have to tell him no. The other one wants nothing to do with him either. I don't know. Must be his attitude. Maybe he comes on a little too strong with these women. But they definitely don't want anything to do. They spend more time with each other. But that's a whole nother video. Another new addition to the fish room is this fish right here. Peacock bass. I saw them on IFG's channel. And I saw this little one at the fish store. Who's not going to be a little one for long. But I love the shape of this fish. I figured I'm going to bring him home, grow him out. And because of EYESEE syndrome, I'm going to figure out a place for him. Definitely a bigger tank. I'm just kind of quarantining him right now. But it's definitely a beautiful fish. Very aggressive look to them. They definitely have an attitude. Like, don't mess with me. I'm an aggressive fish. And I will mess you up. Unfortunately, this guy's a little camera shy. Before I took the camera out, he was all up in the front of the glass. But now that I'm trying to film him, He's got to hide in the back, of course. Now, here's another fish. Added to the fish room. This I didn't get at the fish store. This was a rescue from some friends of mine. It's a leporensis, I believe is how you pronounce it. The problem with this fish, they told me it likes to go after the other fish's eyes. Out of nowhere, it just goes after their eyes. Just their eyes. See this big arowana? So I got him in this quarantine little box right now. I'm gonna figure out what I can do with him. Does anybody have any ideas what kind of tank baits these guys go with? Well, obviously nothing with a big eye, but I don't know. He's a pretty fish. I mean, it's not like I can go out and get like little fish goggles to protect all the other fish's eyes. So I'm gonna have to figure out where this guy goes to. That's where I spend most of my time, figuring out where everybody's gonna go, so everybody gets along. It can be a real pain in the butt sometimes. Now moving right along, underneath here, I've decided what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a custom DIY 25-gallon plexiglass tank this weekend, which I'm gonna show you guys in a video. Up here, here's a little update on the Fahaka. This guy's doing great. He's gained about 3/4 of an inch since I got him. Look at him. I love the eyes on a puffer. How they just follow you everywhere. So I'm gonna put a DIY tank under here. There's the leopard gecko tank that I did a video on. See this room underneath perfect? The big tank. Here we go, we got a green spotted puffers down in here. Nice 65-gallon, got it off of Facebook. And here's the stand I built, the DIY aluminum stand. So this is what I call the west wing of the top secret underground fish room. And there he is, look at this guy. Now I had to rehome the wild one because I didn't like the way he was doing. I gave him to somebody who's gonna put him in his own tank. Now I call this guy Oxy, because, you know, he's an axolotl. It's another creative name, right? I'm not too good with the names. Now here's my crayfish. I call him Crayfish. And yes, this isn't a photograph. This is a video. He's striking a pose for you guys. Look at him showing off. When I got him, he was about 1/5 of the size he's at now. This guy is a killer. Look, I try to get him to move. Nope, he's just sitting there because there's a fish in there. He's trying to bait in and eat. And he's already eaten quite a few fish. Feeder fish, of course. I will feed them to my crayfish. And here's a little view of the fish room. Just showing the tanks a little bit. Unfortunately, it wasn't one big giant room, and I actually really didn't plan the fish room out. So I ended up with tanks kind of anywhere they would go. There's a saltwater setup. The bed is up top. My homemade sump with refugium over on the left-hand side. I'll tell you about that in a minute. And here's one of my turtles. He's probably 8, 9 years old by now. I'm about to redo the whole turtle tank. I'm gonna do a turtle rescue too. And here, another update, the skinny puffer. He's in the refugium. There he goes eating. He's in the refugium. Seems to be doing all right in there, packing on some pounds. And the plexiglass I made that out. I made one mistake. I used non-glare plexiglass. That's why it looks cloudy, because the outside's non-glare. Actually, if you look at it from above, it's crystal clear. There he goes, look at him. Yeah, see, this is why he was getting skinny, because I don't think he knows how to eat properly. Like, he's terrible aim, but eventually he will power down that whole thing. So he's gotten bigger since I put him in here. I might have to get a tank just for him too. Maybe rehome him, I'm not sure. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And now for the update of all updates. Yeah, I know, this is a terrible camera angle. That's the only way I get a picture of this guy is squeezing my camera down between 2 tanks because this guy won't come out with the light on from behind his log. But this is the goby I rescued. The emaciated, almost dead goby. You can see now, he's got all his color back. I see him come out at night and eat. He seems to actually likes the Placo wafers that seem to fall down there. He's eating an earthworm. He's definitely putting his weight back on. There he is. You can kind of see him. He's got his color back. You can see the blue. He's just really antisocial now. I hope you guys enjoyed the new arrivals to the fish room, the updates to the fish room, and just whatever's going on in the fish room. I'll see you guys next time on Benny's Aquatics. Thank you.